Hello, my kangaroos. Welcome to Rue Likes to Review. I am Rue. Happy New Year. I hope all of you had a great holiday. The first video of the year is a request. A request from my husband. It's one of his favorite movies, and I have to admit, since we've been married, I have refused to watch this movie just because it really didn't interest me. It has happened. I watched this movie. I will give my opinion at the end of this review. Ghost Dog, The Way of the Samurai, 1999. Warning, there will be spoilers.
The beginning is clever, starts out with a pigeon and the credits are from a bird's eye view. The main protagonist is Ghost Dog, played by Forrest Whitaker. The book he is holding is a real book, which throughout the whole movie there are quotes from it. Here is the book. I am not going to try to say this. However, the symbol on the book, Ghost Dog wears this symbol on a necklace. Ghost Dog works for the Mafia. He steals cars to go do hits on people. I wanted to add this scene because CDs. But having a CD dates this movie. Here is one of the many quotes from that book. I am not going to add them all since there is so many. Here is the Mafia Ghost Dog works for. I admit I was surprised that they are all old. Let's go from left to right. The man in the sunglasses is Sonny Valerio, played by Cliff Gorman. The man in the middle is Ray Vargo, who is the boss, played by Henry Silva. The older man is Old Consigliere, played by Gene Ruffini. Sonny tells Louie to take out Handsome Frank and put the girl on the bus. What? In English, Sonny wants Louie to tell his hitman, aka Ghost Dog, to kill Handsome Frank and put the woman who is with Handsome Frank away from the scene so she isn't hurt. Louie is played by John Torme, who is Ghost Dog's contact. Fact: Ghost Dog takes place in Jersey City, New Jersey. I didn't understand these cartoons when I was watching this movie. It wasn't until I did research for this movie that I understand. Throughout the whole movie, you will see characters watching old cartoons, which each cartoon is a prelude to what's coming next. Clever. Handsome Frank is played by Richard Portnow. Luis Vargo, played by Trisha Vesse. Ghost Dog carries out his orders to take out Handsome Frank. But really, who dies like this? I admit this made me chuckle. Louise is not supposed to be here. Remember, she is supposed to be on the bus. Ghost Dog spares her because she isn't part of the contract. This is important because Louise sees his face. All books in Ghost Dog are real books. I wanted to show the cover of this book as seen in the movie. Like the other book, I am not going to try to pronounce this. I think it's cool they used real books that you can actually read for yourself. Louie only contacts Ghost Dog by carrier pigeon. Fun fact. Later in the movie, it is stated that the last carrier pigeon was in 1914. That's true. The last carrier pigeon was a pigeon named Martha, who died September 1st, 1914. She was 29 years old. Vinny, who is played by Victor Argo. Louie and Vinny work closely together and are good friends. I wanted to add how Ghost Dog gets rid of the messages he receives because it's so clever. I thought thought this part of the movie was confusing. If you watched this movie, let me know if you thought so too down in the comments. Louis is brought in because he's in trouble. Why I thought this part was confusing because I didn't understand why Louis was in trouble for having Ghost Dog kill Handsome Frank. That is what the boss wanted. However, the reason Louis is in trouble is because Louise was in the room and saw it all. Remember, she wasn't supposed to be there. Now they want Louis to bring in Ghost Dog and kill him because Louise saw him. I want to point this out, and this is my own opinion. I wish movies or stories in general wouldn't name characters with close names, like Louis and Louise. Yes, they are pronounced differently, but they are so close. Why not pick other names for the characters? This is why Ghost Dog is so loyal to Louis, and only Louis, which is important to know. This is Raymond, played by Isaac de Bankolle, who is Ghost Dog's best friend. Also, he only speaks French, and Ghost Dog doesn't understand French. This little girl is Pearline, who Ghost Dog befriends. Pearline is played by Camille Winbush, who is still acting today. Pearline shows Ghost Dog all her books, as both characters love to read. She pulls out this book. Ghost Dog asks if she has read it, and she states no, she just likes the cover. As you can see, this book isn't for children. David Holmes' Night Nurse, 1962. I had a hard time finding what this book is exactly about. I'll have to make an assumption it's one of those romantic books, if you know what I mean. Ghost Dog gives Pearline this book and tells her to read it and report back. We will see this book again. Do you recognize this man? I didn't either. This is Gary Farmer, who played in a movie called Dead Man, 1995. He is supposed to be the same character in Ghost Dog as in the movie Dead Man. As you can see, there are two mobsters. A contract has gone out to kill Ghost Dog. However, nobody knows what he looks like except Louie. As you can see, Ghost Dog points his gun at Louie. This scene is an optical illusion. The gun is not pointed at his head, since in making movies there are very specific rules when it comes to guns. All guns in Ghost Dog are props. It's a big violation to point a gun, even a fake one, to another actor, even more so at the head. Ghost Dog tells Louie he will protect him but kill the others who come after him. See how Ghost Dog puts away his gun? Ghost Dog does a version of shibori, a traditional samurai sword cleaning tool, which is adapted for guns. Ghost Dog does this every time he takes out his gun. Ghost Dog needs a disguise, which doesn't make sense to me since none of the mobsters know what he looks like. Anyway, this scene he steals the suit of this guy. But if he just wants the suit, why does he steal the woman's dress as well? Here is another movie logic example. Ghost Dog goes to the place where all the mobsters are gathered. He wants to kill the boss, but a bird lands on his sniper to stop him. This symbolizes Ghost Dog is a friend to all living things. Ghost Dog pretends to be a realtor, and that's why he needed that man's suit to get into the complex. These scenes where Ghost Dog takes out the mob family is inspired by John Woo movies. After Ghost Dog kills the boss, Louise is spared once again. Remember when I said cartoons show the future of events to happen? What do you think this cartoon preludes to? Did you guess the cartoon? To kill Sunny? This part, with Ghost Dog taking apart this pipe to kill Sunny, is unrealistic. One, noted by my husband, sink drains are not that big. Two, sink drains have traps in them. Ghost Dog and this man, who is an American rapper named RZA, also did a lot of the songs for this movie, show respect to each other. Ghost Dog gives all his cash to Raymond. Then Pearline shows up to give her thoughts on that book from before, like something big is going to happen. Louis has come to finish Ghost Dog. His friends are helpless to help him. Louis shoots Ghost Dog 3 times, 1 in the chest, 2 times in the heart. Even so, Ghost Dog is able to walk a little and have a short talk with Louis. Like in the quote, "Even if a samurai's head were to be suddenly cut off, he should still be able to perform one more action with certainty." Shown in this clip, Louise takes her revenge on Ghost Dog, and as the audience to assume she is head of the family now. In the end, we see Pearline reading Ghost Dog's book, to assume one day she will follow Ghost Dog in the future. Time for facts and mistakes. Running gag. Ghost Dog doesn't speak French as his best friend Raymond. I don't speak French either. I found this funny. The whole time that Raymond speaks to Ghost Dog, he talks about ice cream and how nutritious it is. This part, when Louis is driving away, in the background you can see the road is curved, but Louis is not steering correctly. When Ghost Dog puts tape on the glass, glass doesn't bend. This isn't glass. The window is made out of plexiglass. Rating time. 1 being the worst, 2, 5 being the best. I give Ghost Dog The Way of the Samurai 1999 a 3. Why I give it a 3? My opinion, I thought this movie was confusing in some parts, and it moved a bit slow for me at times as well. It isn't a bad movie, but it's not a great movie. Ghost Dog is in the middle for me. Thank you for watching my review on Ghost Dog: The Way of the Samurai, 1999. If you liked my review, please give me a like, and if you are not subscribed, please do so. I would really appreciate it. I will see you kangaroos next time.